Hi, and welcome to the introductory video for our course on banned books. I'm Nat Rivenbark, a strong believer in having the freedom to read whatever you want. Without further ado, let's go ahead and turn the page to the course overview. This course will first feature a brief introduction to the characteristics and definition of banned books. We'll talk about what it means to be banned or challenged. Next, we'll examine quite a few books where you'll exhibit a range of reactions like, okay, I can see why this raised some issues, all the way to, there's no way somebody really tried to have this banned. From these examples, you will be able to see how book banning has gotten out of control and why it's a problem. We'll then go over who is mainly involved in book bans, who are the biggest challengers, who are the most vocal, and who is trying to put a stop to book banning. Lastly, we'll discuss what we can do and how we can move forward from an era of cancel culture. This map shows which states had the most book challenges in 2022 using information from the American Library Association's Office for Intellectual Freedom. The top 3 biggest offenders were Texas, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. This map shows that book banning is not just a problem in the conservative South, as most of the map is concentrated in the Northeast. This is a nationwide problem that must be learned about and addressed. The data from this pie chart also comes from the American Library Association's Office for Intellectual Freedom. Here, they break down where most of the challenges took place in 2022. The highest number of challenges came from public libraries, with 48%. In second place, we have school libraries, with 41%. Third place is just schools in general, most likely pertaining to classroom libraries, with 10%. And lastly, 1% of challenges came from higher education or other public institutions. There are many reasons why it's important to talk about book banning, but here we have laid out 3 major concerns. First of all, banning books perpetuates ignorance about real and important topics. Removing a book from a collection due to a certain issue does not remove the issue in real life. The book's removal only creates an information gap where there could have been an authentic learning experience instead. Secondly, everybody has the right to intellectual freedom. Simply put, everyone should be able to have access to materials to form opinions for themselves. Removing books from a collection means that individuals will not have the resources available to think for themselves. Lastly, banning books hinders freedom of expression. We should all be able to read what we like, but we should also be able to write what we like. Banning books could impact what publishers choose to publish. If a book is pulled from shelves due to book banning, a publisher may not want to take on other books with similar themes. Banning books is more than just quote-unquote protecting the children. It's about making sure that information remains accessible for everyone, regardless of personal preference. You can learn more outside of this course by viewing the American Library Association's website for additional resources on banned books. You can also visit your local library to talk to one of your librarians about banned or challenged books. Or you could view local, national, or international news sources to see what is happening in other areas concerning banned books. These are the resources used to make this introductory video. The slides, graphic elements, and audio track are from Canva. The 2022 banned books data and map are from the American Library Association. Thank you so much for listening to the introduction and choosing our course to learn about banned books. Upon its completion, you will be a pro on banned books and know how to take the next steps in proactive readership.